I wonder like how God react to shit like that. Because if you grow up in an environment like that and that's all you're used to, that's all you know. So how is it fair you don't got a chance at heaven when you don't know shit else? What's good? See, gang! We're back with another video. Another day we're gonna be doing Dance with the Devil, Immortal technique. A friend of mine recommended this, Charles recommended this, so we definitely gonna give it a listen to. Subscribe to the channel, share on post notifications.
Smash that like button up.
Watch this video all the way through. Link to the TikTok is in the bio. Y'all wanna follow us? Follow me for some knowledge. You want some true knowledge about life, how to get wise, the Bible, politics. I ain't started talking about yet, but I'm gonna get to it. Anything you want, I got you. Like, and then Patreon. Patreon, we're gonna do stuff with Patreon. We haven't posted really anything yet on Patreon, but still follow us on Patreon. Cause we just want, we're gonna post all the videos over there that get blocked. Yeah. So if y'all wanna follow us, we'll put those on Patreon. Like a lot of y'all ask for videos that get blocked, so put them over on Patreon. Anyways, Dance with the Devil Immortal technique. Let's get into it. Let's just get into it, cause it's 6 minutes long, so let's get into it.
I once knew a nigga whose real name was William. His primary concern was making a million, being the illest hustler that the world ever seen. He used to fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams. A corrupted young mind at the age of 13. Nigga never had a father and his mom was a fiend. She put the pipe down, but for every year she was sober, her son's heart simultaneously grew colder. He started hanging out, selling bags in the projects, checking the young chicks looking for hit and run prospects. He was fascinated by material objects, but he understood money never bought respect. He built a reputation cause he could hustle and steal, but got locked once and didn't hesitate to squeal. So criminals he chilled with didn't think he was real. You see, me and niggas like this have never been equal. I don't project my insecurities on other people. He fiended for props like addicts with pipes and needles, and so he felt he had to prove to everyone he was evil. A feeble-minded young man with infinite potential, the product of a ghetto-bred capitalistic mental. Coincidentally dropped out of school to sell weed, dancing with the devil, smoked until his eyes would bleed. But he was sick of selling trees and gave in to his greed.
Interesting, bro. His storytelling is incredible. Yeah. Like, he painted a whole freaking picture. So the dude's name is William. He wanted to make $1 million. He snitched, and now he's trying to get real again. He's trying to get back into the streets and show everybody in the streets he real. That's dope. That's dope, man. I like this song so far. He's definitely. Have you heard of him?
I feel like I've heard of him. Maybe my stepdad Sean has listened to him before.
Really?
Yeah, because Immortal technique sounds familiar.
Hey, I'm gonna get this dude some more listens, cause that's some hella storytelling. That's some hella storytelling right there, man. Shit, I wasn't ready for that. I ain't gonna lie. I thought when starting this up, this was gonna be trash. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it.
I didn't know what to expect.
I ain't know what to expect. I ain't gonna lie. Like, let's keep going.
It's good. So
yeah, it's a good. He painting pictures. Let's go.
Everyone trying to be trife, never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So Billy started robbing niggas, anything he could do to get his respect back in the eyes of his crew. Starting fights over little shit up on the block. Stepped up to selling mothers and brothers the crack rock. Working overtime, making money for the crack spot. Hit the jackpot and wanted to move up to cocaine. Fulfilling the Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain. Tired of the block niggas treating him the same. He wanted to be major like the cutthroats and the thugs. But when he tried to step to him, niggas showed him no love. They told him any motherfucking coward can sell drugs. Any bitch nigga with a gun can bust slugs. Any nigga with a red shirt can front like a blood. Even Puffy smoked the motherfucker up in the club. But only a real thug can stab someone till they die. Standing in front of them, staring straight into their eyes. Billy realized.
Wait a minute, that's real. That's real, man. I'm gonna throw something in this too, cause I don't know if he say this. But truth be told, just because you can shoot somebody ain't shit. I think the real gangsters, when you go back in history and you look back in the day, motherfuckers had to stab people in order to become. Think about it. Like, when you had to fight with armor and shields. That's when niggas was real. Like, think about it. But I don't think that make you 100% real, though. I think you got to take care of everything around you, man. The gangster is the person that take care of everything around him. That's what the Don did. That's what Al Capone did. That's what all the big gangsters, Big Meech, Larry Hoover, anybody, they took care of they took care of everybody. I think that's real gangster to be able to take care of the shit around you. I think that's real gangster to be able to take care of the shit around you. But he's right, though. Like, anybody can shoot somebody. Anybody can shoot somebody. Anybody can sell drugs. The best example is, like, the best example of this is the difference between street niggas, hood niggas, gangster niggas, and real niggas. Like, and all of them have different things. But there's a difference between each one of them. Like, that's interesting, though. Hell yeah, that's definitely dope. Okay, let's keep going.
That these men were well guarded and they wanted to test him before business started. Suggested raping a bitch to prove he was cold-hearted. So now he had a choice between going back to his life or making money with made men. Up in the sight, his dreams about cars and ice made him agree a hardcore nigga is all he ever wanted to be. And so he met them Friday night at 2:45. Everyone trying to be trife never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be God's angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. They drove around the project slow while it was raining, smoking blunts, drinking and joking for entertainment, until they saw a woman on the street walking alone, 3 in the morning, coming back from work on her way home. And so they quietly got out the car and followed her, walking through the projects. The darkness swallowed her. They wrapped her shirt around their head and knocked her onto the floor. This is it, kid, now you got your chance to be raw. So Billy yoked her up and grabbed the chick by the hair and dragged her into a lobby that had nobody there. She struggled hard, but they forced her to go up the stairs. They got to the roof and then held her down on the ground, screaming, "Shut the fuck up and stop moving around." The shirt covered her face, but she screamed and clawed. So Billy stomped on the bitch till he broke in her jaw. Them dirty bastards knew exactly what they were doing. They kicked her until they cracked her ribs and she stopped moving, blood leaking through the cloth. She cried silently, and then they all proceeded to rape her violently. Billy was made to go first, but each of them took a turn, ripping her up and choking her until her throat burned. Her broken jaw mumbled for God, but they weren't concerned. When they were done and she was lying bloody, broken and bruised, one of them niggas pulled out a brand new 22. They told him that she was a witness for what she'd gone through, and if he killed her, he was guaranteed a spot in the crew. He thought about it for a minute. She was practically dead, and so he leaned over and put the gun right to her head.
Real talk, man. If you disturbed by the imagery, just understand, like, and this is where I'm talking about, like, most people who would listen to this who are from the streets, this ain't gonna disturb them too much. Like, shit like this, you experience all the motherfucking time. You're used to that. So, like, most of the people on our channel that are really about it, that ain't gonna bother them. But if it does bother you, like, just know, rap is an expression of what goes on in people's lives. Just understand that. Like, there's some people that see this type of shit all the time. All the time. So that shit ain't even alarming to them. But what you think so far? It's a good song, though. It's wordplay incredible. My bad.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, that low-key bothered me. Like, that's messed up. She was coming back from work, they just ended her life just like that. That's messed up.
Yeah, oh, they ain't ended yet. He pulled out a 22. He ain't kill her yet.
What you think he did with that 22?
Oh, I know. I mean,
he said he put it to her head. That's not cool.
Right, but
it don't matter that it was a female or a male. Like, you just ended someone's life just like that. Like, they were walking home, like, they just got off work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's crazy because you never know when you're gonna die. You never know.
Exactly. Like, she ain't see that coming when she came. Think about it. She did not see that coming on her way home from work. She thought she was going home to whatever, probably her kids or whatever.
Told her coworkers, "I'll see you tomorrow."
Right.
Like,
thinking she going home to her kids. That's why I'm like, listen to me. Take care of your life.
Yeah.
Tell people you care about them every day you with them, because you never know what could happen to you. Real talk. You never know what could happen to you. Keep that in mind. Seriously.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
I'm falling and I can't turn back. I'm falling and I can't turn back.
right before he pulled the trigger and ended a life. He thought about the cocaine with the platinum and ice, and he felt strong standing along with his new brothers. Cocked the gat to her head and pulled back the shirt cover, but what he saw made him start to cringe and stutter, cause he was staring into the eyes of his own mother. She looked back at him and cried.
Oh my god, why did it have to turn like that? Why did it have to make a turn like that? That's crazy. Wow. Wow.
My question is, how in the fuck did he not notice
How
that
did you not notice
when he was doing it? Like, how you not notice? Like, this is my mom. That's my mom's voice. That voice sound familiar. How you ain't noticed that shit? Like, oh man,
drugs.
this can't be a real story.
He was on drugs, and I feel like that adrenaline, like he was with his friends, he was on drugs, all that adrenaline, and then that moment came to a pause, like, wait a minute. Wow.
My nigga raped his own mother though.
Ooh.
Oh man, let's keep going. Oh man.
Cause he had forsaken her. She cried more painfully, and when they were raping her, his whole world stopped. He couldn't even contemplate. His corruption had successfully changed his fate, and he remembered how his mom used to come home late, working hard for nothing. Cause now what was he worth? He turned away from the woman that had once given him birth, and crying out to the sky cause he was lonely and scared. But only the devil responded cause God wasn't there, and right then he knew what it was to be empty and cold. And so he jumped off the roof and died with no soul. They say death takes you to a better place, but I doubt it. After that they killed his mother and never spoke about it. And listen, cause the story that I'm telling is true, cause I was there with Billy Jacobs and I raped his mom too. And now the devil follows me everywhere that I go. In fact, I'm sure he's standing among one of you at my shows, in every street cypher listening to Little Thug's flow. He could be standing right next to you and you wouldn't know. The devil grows inside the hearts of the selfish and wicked. White, brown, yellow and black color is not restricted. You have a self-destructive destiny when you're inflicted, and you'll be one of God's children that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So when the devil wants to dance with you, you better say never, because a dance with the devil might last you forever.
Damn.
Damn.
Hey, that was hey.
He said he was there. He raped her.
Oh, so that the story did happen. Damn. Hey, you know.
Wow. I'm speechless.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what to say to that, man. I don't know what to say to that, man.
Wow.
Yeah. All I can say is this though, like, I think, like, man, I wonder, like, how God react to shit like that. Because if you grow up in an environment like that and that's all you're used to, that's all you know. So how is it fair you don't got a chance at heaven when you don't know shit else?
Right.
Like, you think this is the only way to make it. You think, like, from everybody around you teaching you, like, you ain't got no father around, mother working all the motherfucking time, and, like, you out in the streets every day trying to figure everything out, like, and what they're telling you is this is how you make it. You rape this bitch, or you shoot this nigga, or whatever happens, and then, like, you caught up in his life. You caught up in his life, and you're like, damn. Like, damn, like, you don't know anything else. Like, you don't know anything else. Like, people who get out of the, most people who get out of that life, when they have somebody come tap them on the shoulder, tell them, like, this is how you get out of that life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell her all the time, like, moving to Westchester saved my life. Because I would have been a whole totally different person if I wouldn't have moved out to Westchester and realized, like, there's so much more to life than that gang shit. There's so much more to it. Not saying I was ever involved in a gang. Not saying that. I'm just saying there's so much more to life than, like, any type of street politics. And moving to Westchester really, like, woke me up to that. And it's crazy, like, when I see, like, when I hear stories like this, it don't alarm me. If y'all know, if you real, you know why it don't alarm me. But damn, like, it's still crazy though, because the mother part, that fucked me up.
Yeah.
Mother part would have been, oh shit, like, how you not know that wasn't your mom? Like, how did you not know? I don't know. How you ain't know that wasn't your mom? How you ain't know that was your mom? I don't know, y'all. That was good though, real talk.
It was dark. It was 3 a.m.
But her voice though.
Yeah.
Like, she had to be yelling, like, stop, help, something, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and, like, I don't know if y'all noticed this, and I ain't criticizing the man's story or if the story true or not, but the name at the beginning was William. Towards the end, it was Billy Jacobs.
Well, Billy is short for William. Billy is a nickname for William.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Or Bill.
Bill is a nickname for William? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't know that. Okay, turn up. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching this video all the way
We
through.
appreciate you.
Get them on out of here, Haley.
Peace out.
1, 2, 3. Make sure.